Route 66 has reopened to human drivers once again. This is the Futurist Satoshi. I'm your correspondent C. Let's go. Route 66 is reborn, and I only have one word: plastics. Cutting ribbons during official reopening ceremonies, mayors and cities all along Route 66 have celebrated the classic American roadways revival. Jubilant crowds gathered from Chicago to Los Angeles, and road trippers have embarked en masse to travel the renovated 2,448-mile highway. Reopened to only non-automated traffic, US 66 has become the last bastion of human-controlled driving. Constructed at incredible speed, the entire highway took only 7.5 months to complete. Built in the style of the Great Transcontinental Railway, two teams started from opposite ends, working toward the middle. A hefty prize was even offered to the roadwork crew who laid down the most plastic track. And a raucous party was held by Team Chicago and Team LA when they met in Adrian, Texas. Not only did the project finish ahead of schedule, the new Route 66 came in well under budget. Recycled plastic dredged from oceans and landscapes across the country cut down greatly on material costs. When asked about driving quality, Chicago Mayor William Waxman stated,
"Man, it's sweet. Like driving on sandpaper. I had the honor of going on a special maiden voyage yesterday with a few others, and I rounded some corners so tight. I think I might try out for NASCAR if I lose the next election."
The mayor concluded the Chicago ceremony by waving to the crowds around East Adams Street, just west of its intersection with South Michigan Avenue, Route 66's starting point. Peeling off in a 1961 250 GT California, Mayor Waxman joined the stream of people already cruising along. This week marks the 8th year since all vehicular traffic in the United States of North America became fully automated. Managed by the Department of Transportation, in conjunction with the Big Five automakers and a handful of tech giants, automated vehicles have dramatically reduced accidents, injuries, and deaths on the road. In addition to the reduction of commute times and overall increase in traffic efficiency, the project has yielded billions, perhaps trillions of dollars worth of productivity back into the economy at large. But the public outcry was overwhelming. People still like to get behind the wheel every once in a while and drive. And for the more adventurous, drive a stick shift, a sports car, or maybe even a convertible. Human rights advocates and protesters from car clubs all across America came together in an unexpected symbiosis. Piloting a car with one's own hands still has a place in the world. Perhaps an important place, as a recreation, as a personal freedom. So, leaders from the human driving movement penned an online petition to reinvigorate America's favorite highway. Garnering over 192 million mental signatures, the call to action delivered directly to the Presidentour's Oval Office interaction feed couldn't be ignored. Public pressure was also applied to members of Congress up for re-election. With bipartisan support, a new program in the vein of Eisenhower's Highway Act, and specifically tailored to recreate Route 66, was initiated. Ironically, many of those who lost their jobs due to automation have since been retrained, and many were hired as human supervisors overseeing the robotic construction of the Great Plastic Highway. Senator from Arizona, Jesse Prairie Feather, released a telepathic message to commemorate the day.
"Once again we see what's possible on this grand continent. Americans set their minds to something, and when we politicians can just get out of the way, and just even for a moment come together, amazing things happen. I'd like to honor all those people in history who built the first links across country, and today to honor this new generation of pioneers and community builders. Route 66 has a bright, shiny, plastic future ahead of itself. Americans for centuries to come will enjoy this road, and be able to reconnect with a nation and people living within they don't always get to see. So, let us rejoice, let us drive fast again, and let's all be happy for this renewed national treasure."
Reinvigorating America's sense of adventure and its taste for the open road, Route 66 will also revitalize the millions of people who called it home, those who live within miles on either side, in rural communities, or those millions of people in cities coalescing all along the route, and once again they can proudly call themselves Route 66ers. More money has already started to flow in from tourists than many have seen in decades. Oklahoma City, Flagstaff, Barstow, and so many more areas are witnessing an urban renewal. And of course, the hottest attraction going is the manual driving on high-quality roadways. Super gradients, temperature control, and rain wicking technology all come together to create the greatest driving experience in the Western Hemisphere, rivaling the Autobahn of Germany and the Chinese super highways. The highlight of highlights is a specialty only found in one raceway rental showroom, luckily right here in Flagstaff, inside Bob's Gasoline Alley. So, to truly get your kicks on plastic Route 66, Bob will rent you a manual transmission, wooden stick shift, Tesla Red Robin Roadster, Mach speed in the palm of your hand, a red blur on the plastic highway. With Kevlar tires, a top speed of 330 miles per hour, and a heavy foot, you can achieve ludicrous speed in no time flat. Driving schools and car rental companies are flourishing. People are lining up to ride off into the sunset. Route 66 has once again become important, a true national landmark. Americans have flocked to the roadway, ready to wind through the deserts, cities, and all the stops in between, looking to regain their sense of self-determination. So far, very few traffic jams have emerged, no accidents have been reported, and people have been spotted happily singing along to their car radios, with one hand on the wheel and the other hung out the window, enjoying the turbulent air, enjoying America. Thank you. This has been the Futurist Satoshi, Multiverse News, bringing you everything you didn't know you needed to know.